up, everybody? Welcome to another week of It's a Man's World podcast. This is D. Hayes.
Kirsten was here.
That same OG.
Y'all, our brother Hart is out today. He's not feeling well, but he will be back in the building next week.
No, we just happy to be back, Lord. Okay.
Yeah, we had a rough. Sorry about missing it this past week. We had a rough week. Just personally, professionally, we just had a rough week. All of us.
I mean, the storm, Mother Nature's whooped us in the ass. Okay,
Yeah.
A couple times.
No, yeah, it was just like
It's one of the Lord's will, y'all.
Yeah,
Right.
because we tried. You know what I mean? Like
we tried multiple times.
We made plans to like figure it out, and something just kept on happening, so it wasn't in His will. But we back today.
We're gonna bring that heat for you.
Yeah, we're gonna try. All right, y'all. So today, we're gonna jump into the show as usual and shoot the shit, right? So today on Shooting the Shit, we're talking about what are and what are not acceptable adult behaviors. So what are unacceptable adult behaviors? Things maybe you did when you were younger, things that maybe people consider juvenile, and then what are some things that we do that we did when we were kids that are still acceptable?
Like just because we're adults, we don't gotta stop. You know.
Yeah, just do what you want to do. So, like, does anybody have any, like, are there any behaviors that you can think of that are automatically, like, that's unacceptable for an adult?
Well, number one is must. You know?
It's a must.
Yeah.
The must.
The must.
Yeah.
Must go.
As an adult, it don't matter what part of the day you into. If you realize you must, you got to handle that.
That's true.
You don't get a pass to be like, well, I was outside earlier.
Yeah,
like,
fuck
no.
it today. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I think I agree with that, actually. I just think, like, hygiene in general, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got coworkers at our school that just, pull you through the abyss of breath every day.
Oh
you know
my
what I mean?
gosh.
And, like,
That you keep on trying to take that step back from. Like, keep your ass there.
Right.
This ain't like in traffic where you try to keep scooting up.
right.
I'm backing away from your ass because of this phone.
Yeah. But, it seems like the people that have, like, bad hygiene are always the most, like, in your face, personable, touchy-feely. They always want to be in your face. Yeah.
And I feel like they always have a combination. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
just sometimes it's the BO, but then sometimes it's the breath too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
combo
And then
thing,
sometimes
yeah.
it's both.
If it's both, then they put like a cigarette to it on top of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they really
some of them
be
will
setting ready to
try.
go. Yeah.
They definitely try.
Yeah. Do you have anything you can think
I
of?
also think that, like, just the general nastiness. Now, don't get it twisted now. I like to get with a couple of my old faithfuls and just get real petty with it. You know what I mean? But everybody all around the town don't need to know how nice nasty you are, okay?
Right.
Just how you just got a bad attitude and you hate everything. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's not okay to vent every now and again, but still, I just don't think your everyday thinking needs to just be this. I'm miserable,
That's
so
true.
let me see who else I can get out here and fuck up. Every nigga for himself.
Yeah,
That's
we
true.
understand.
That's true.
Yeah, that,
That's very
that's
true.
unacceptable. That's
That's not acceptable.
Yeah.
Because as you get older, you just gotta appreciate something. Damn.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta find something that you're thankful for. You know what I
Right.
mean?
And there's always that person that people, when you get grown, that's why I'm trying to, when you get grown, people will avoid your ass.
Yeah.
They will see your ass coming up the street and be like,
Yeah.
well, hell no, not today. They ain't gonna come up with their complaining asses.
Yeah, no, it's
You know
true.
what else is unacceptable for an adult? Is to have your shoelaces just all out.
Wait, what?
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. I was just
I don't
thinking
wear
about
shoes
that.
with laces.
But like my shoes tied right now. If my shoes are just like this, and I'm just walking around, that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to tie your shoes.
I think having boogers in your nose is unacceptable.
Okay.
That's very
no,
unacceptable.
that is very unacceptable.
Yeah,
That's
especially
very
when
unacceptable.
especially when it's one of them like breathers where when you breathe in and out, like it
It's
goes
moving.
out. Yeah, like you feel that. I feel it. You know
You
what I'm
even
saying?
got
Like,
we even got them little cousins getting a little too old to have all them boogers caked up in
Yeah.
your nose. You
Right.
got 12, 13.
Yeah.
You
need
got to get it together.
You need to go to the restroom. I mean, because
I
you
literally
do
feel
feel
like
that.
right now, like I need to check.
But I don't care. Like I said, I mean, if I love you, I'm gonna ask you to look for me. If I
Yeah.
feel a little something, because you do
Right.
feel it.
Yeah.
If that breeze hit you right, you feel a little something. So you're not gonna tell me to feel all that caked up around your right nostril.
Right.
You're just
Yeah.
sniffing through.
It's also, that's just like if you an adult, bro. If you sick, just stay your ass at home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
You
another good one.
You don't need to be out if you sick. Just
Yeah.
stay your ass at home. It'll be all right. You can miss a day.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm trying to think if I have any other ones. That I
Miss a
feel
day.
Yeah, just take that
You're
day.
not really missing
It'll be
nothing.
all right.
Things you can still do.
Things you can still do.
Dessert anytime you want to, baby.
Hell yeah.
I
No.
made a promise to myself. I'm serious. I remember being little, be like, man, I can't wait till I get old. I mean, my mom, she didn't just keep candy from us, but she was a good mama.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You only got a
yeah.
little piece of candy, a little soda to it. You know, in barbecue days, you be buck wild. You know, open
Right.
5 sodas, took
Right.
2 sips out of
Crumbs
each one.
floating each and every one.
Make it each
Right.
and every one. Live it right next to that, next to the cooler.
No, you
All
know,
off of every wall.
I think that, you know what else, speaking of like what your parents would and would not let you do, like now that I'm older, Like, I drink as much juice as I want
Yeah,
to take. You know what I'm saying? You
Before
back
I
then, you have
eat.
to ration. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you ain't
Because
finna
that was
do
all you was getting. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna
Like,
lie, I must be trained because I still I try to limit myself to 1 cup of juice a day.
No,
You do.
you.
Yeah,
We
because
talked about
I try to increase my water
That's
intake.
that slave mentality, man.
Right,
They got
it really is.
I got
But
you
it be
free.
so
got you in shackles.
It'd be so deep rooted. But no, gee, we was talking about that today even. Just about how there's some of that stuff is so ingrained in you just about how you can't leave no food in plate. I ain't saying be
Right.
wasteful every single
Right.
time, but if you finna die
Right.
and it's just you at the table,
Because I would
you
definitely
are
eat till
allowed
all
to
the
push.
food is gone.
Yeah.
You are allowed to push
He hung
away.
himself today. He was
Yeah, and I'm miserable still.
Yeah, don't even get me started on the juice, baby. I drink some juice up. You ain't give me this little Debbie mouthwash cup of juice no more. Tell me I can't touch it. Then water for the rest
You know
of
what
the
else I
night.
do? You know what? I look around and be like, you know what? I take this juice in my room if I want to.
Yeah, if I want
I
to.
take it to the head out the carton because ain't nobody's gonna
Now
be
that's
there
something I
having
will
none.
do every now
Yeah,
and then.
if you know
When you
ain't
get out the
nobody coming-
shower and you be hot,
Yeah.
just get that carton straight to the head.
Yeah.
That's
It
the
hit
perfect
diff- it hit
time.
different.
Yeah, it's more
Oh,
cold
yeah.
for some
Yeah. Was
reason.
that Minute Man at the
Yeah,
carton?
well,
Yeah.
that's it, man, out the carton. It's
Yeah.
that berry punch.
That Simplies?
Yeah, I'll simply
Listen.
be hitting too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Another
It's
thing
so-
that you can do as an adult that every time I do it, I regret it, but I still do it from time to time. I just stay up all night.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, and sometimes
Now
you
that
do
next
it.
day.
Yeah, but
No,
I'm hurting.
but you can deal with that
Be
though.
tired.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you really be like, okay, yeah, I do got to be up at 6 o'clock, but
Yeah, fuck
Right.
it. So you just say,
I
fuck
do what
it.
I want to do.
Yeah,
Right.
It's 3:30 and I don't want to go to sleep.
Right, I'm gonna be ain't shit at work today. That's my life. But that is, and I mean, all that stuff has just like you said, just all has to do with adulthood. I mean, no, you don't really want to do it, but I can do what the hell I want to do. Now, I've
Right.
been waiting a long time for this position.
Right.
No, that's true.
And I feel like even being single, good Lord, you be really bad when you're single. You be like, shit. Let me get to it when I get
Come
to
and throw
it.
your shoes off. Take your drawers off.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That is a nice thing. And I don't know if it's just about being an adult, but just living by yourself.
Yeah.
I can just walk around naked if I
Yeah.
want to. I ain't got to, ain't got to worry about nobody
No.
walking in.
And if somebody
You know
does,
what I'm
that's a whole nother problem you're dealing
Thinking that,
with.
what the fuck is you doing?
And
Bro, we got here is a fade to communicate. Cause what the fuck you doing in my house?
Because even when you first moved to that first apartment, or when you first time you live by yourself, it is. I mean, it's a later in life, but probably new experience. You know what I mean? I know
Right.
my first apartment, I was scared to move in. Like it took me a while to just be in there by myself. But once I got a hold to it,
Once you get comfortable,
honey. I mean, just anything could really happen in there.
Right.
Anything.
God the limit.
God,
You wake up in the middle of the night, you want to fry some chicken.
right. In said draw.
It's 2:40, right.
In said draw. I ain't worried, baby. I ain't serving this to nobody.
And no, I will not open up a window.
No, that is just the best, and you really can't choose. That's why I said I be ruining my appetite so good sometimes. I be like, "Fuck it, I see this piece of cake, and guess what's gonna happen to
I'm about to
this?"
get this cake.
Right, I ain't got time to wait.
That's true.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
put a little catfish to it, but I don't even want it. Okay, I'm kind of hungry, but yeah, your mama right. It will ruin your appetite, but hell,
Fuck it.
Yeah.
nah.
Till when I got a hold to it. All right, y'all. Sorry, I got a little.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, y'all, we're going to move over and shoot the shit with our listeners. As always, if you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMWpodcast@gmail.com. We'll be glad to read your letter on the show. The first letter comes from Anonymous, and it says the subject line is criminal past. I think it's okay. Yeah. She says, "What is you all's opinion on dating someone with a criminal past? I met a really nice guy at church, and we had been out a few times before I got really curious and Googled him. I found out that he had been charged with aggravated assault and for pushing weight. Now, I'm not judging him for having a past." She said in parentheses, "Bitch, who am I kidding? I'm shook." Is this something that I should just drop and see where it
I'm
goes?
not judging him.
or bring it up to him? Like, I feel bad I was snooping. I guess I could just ghost him if we didn't go to the same church. How would y'all handle this? It's one thing to have a little criminal past, but it's another to have done a bid and with charges that serious. Anonymous. So basically, she started dating a dude that she saw at the church house, which is where a lot of people meet. But she found out he had got charged with aggravated assault, which is... No, that's not necessarily with a weapon.
I know. Do you?
Aggravated assault, that's where you have to beat somebody up, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then also for selling drugs, enough that he did a bid.
Okay,
Right.
hold on. Before we even talk about whether we would or not, if you were the one with the past, how soon do you think you should wait to let somebody know? Because you need to let them know the shit, right?
I think it
mean-
depends on what the criminal past is, you know what I'm saying? I think something like,
This is take what he did.
yeah, I mean, what he did, that's something you wouldn't want to creep from somebody, they need to make their own because you know.
Okay, but what I
but like
mean
at
is,
what point though?
months later, even if it's okay, let's just name the stuff you could take and get a bid for. If it's theft, you kick somebody's ass, you're selling weight, you murdered somebody, you burnt something. Either way, it's still something you kind of,
like,
if she was to run across any of those things, I think she would still be a little shook, is what I'm saying.
But my thing
what
is,
could
like,
she run across that
when-
she wouldn't be shook by?
Tax fraud.
Right. Yes,
Like
still
maybe a
shook.
couple hot checks. Or something, you know what I'm saying?
Still shook.
Yeah, but it's like, when did this happen?
You
Though?
would be shook with some hot checks?
I mean, I don't know.
Like, I just don't feel like there's nothing where you can't roll over and sleep at night just because
No, yeah, you can definitely roll up and sleep at night. Do you want them to tell you, though?
I don't know about hot
mean,
checks.
if it
you ain't
made
doing
it-
no bid for hot checks, so that's like, that's money. That's
Can you
Well,
do
no,
it? I think you can.
That's like money
That's
laundering
what I'm
or something.
saying.
That's like,
What I mean, if it got that far, if it was like fraud, it got that far, and they did the bid. I'm talking about they had to do the bid.
Did
So they
anybody
spent
else
like
get
10.
hurt
They
in-
spent like 10 years in jail, or 5.
Yeah.
Let's
Did
say
anybody
5.
else get hurt in this
Like it was
hot
a
check?
lifestyle. You woke up and had to decide what you're gonna do with your week. I mean, it was longer than a week. Okay.
I think you gotta tell somebody if you've been to jail.
Thank you.
I think it depends on
Like been to
how
jail or been like
long?
in prison?
It depends on how
Or
long
like
you been in
like
jail.
like did a bid.
But it
Because
also
people
depends on how long you like. What's your intentions with this person? Like, if you actually start liking them, then yeah. But if it's just like,
Well,
you know,
she
it's
thinks she
casual,
done found her
then-
good Christian
Right.
man. She done planned out the wedding. She done met this nigga at church, and if it's going well, she like, oh yes, honey,
Yeah.
the yoke is
And
equal.
he's saved too, right? Yeah.
The Lord has sent him. Okay. I mean, you know what her thinking is.
I don't think you
Yeah.
got to tell somebody if you like been there and had to sit out the weekend for some tickets. But
Right.
If you,
And
you
even
know what I'm
that,
saying? But like,
even that could come up like I had a little I had a little
Yeah.
DWI. We're not talking about that. We talking about the bid.
Not
She
if
talking
you're
about
talking about the bid, actually doing the bid.
Yeah.
I think that's something you probably at some point once you really got with somebody that we need to share. Yeah. I
and
agree
even
with
if you
that.
went
Nah,
to prison
real.
for like, I don't know, maybe you because of the results of the being under influence. Like we're talking about, it was bad enough. Something that light could still turn into a lot of years in prison if it's
Right.
bad enough.
Right.
So she just worried about the severity. Okay, now, so now that we now that we understand, I guess we ain't got to tell unless we get caught.
Well,
No.
I feel like ultimately, like, if he a good dude, she shouldn't let that one thing, like,
Two
you know what I'm
things.
saying? 2 things.
Wait,
I'm gonna be
and
honest.
assault.
Like, I
Maybe
know.
maybe he was selling, got caught, and then beat somebody's ass. Or maybe it was just one thing but 2 charges.
Well, I can say for me, like,
I
I,
mean,
know
I'm not-
somebody who
Yeah.
who went to prison, and like once he got out, like he was like a big part of our church. And he helped mentor me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
No,
So
yeah,
it was-
I don't think
he
it's
was
no,
like, you can still be a good person,
no
even
facts.
though you know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
of
no.
that.
I know, I agree with that 150%, and I also don't think that means that you shouldn't date or be with somebody. That's not what I'm saying. I guess what I'm saying is like, but.
I
See,
think
and that's the thing about the internet too. You know what I mean? Like on one hand, it's like, you know, you kind of, I mean, when you find out things like that, you wish you did know about more things about the person when you start dating them. But then it's also like, she didn't ruin her perception. Now she's not gonna be able to look in the same until they have some kind of conversation.
Well,
Unless
she should ask him about it though.
Yeah.
I think she owes it to herself to have
Yeah,
the
she should at
conversation.
least
Now, how you
ask
think
him
he gonna
about
take
it.
that though?
That's what I wanted.
Because he
too.
might have wanted the opportunity to tell her himself.
But
Okay,
you already
but-
know, like, I feel like at this time, I expect anybody to Google you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like
Or
expecting.
you're not
of,
super
like,
surprised.
Yeah, you're not surprised by people doing that.
So I think he can lead with, well, I was trying to get around to tell you, and then boom, 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 boom. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And then she still has to take it, you know, how she
I mean,
decides to
I'm
take
pretty
it.
sure, like, he was young. You know what I'm saying? Just.
But I think she owes it
fucking
to
up.
herself to have the conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely.
Even though you already know what the hell happened, girl.
All right, well, let us know how that goes, anonymous, with you and your dude, and yeah, hopefully it goes well, because it doesn't mean he's a bad person
No,
by
yeah.
any stretch of the imagination just because he has a past.
And
It
also,
may- I
even
think
I
they
read
make him
somewhere
a
it said,
better
like,
person,
60
really.
Right, a lot, 65 or 70% of Americans have like criminal history.
record or
Yeah,
something
criminal
like that.
record. Yeah.
And use what you also use the information that you already have on him, like what attracted you to him. Obviously, you met him in church, so hopefully he's trying to be better himself.
Yeah, hopefully he got his life together now, and he not like a person who went to prison or whatever, and now he can't get back on his feet.
Right.
That'd be a different story. Versus now, you know what I'm saying, he kind of like reestablished himself. You know what I'm saying, he doing well. I think all of that stuff is more important than like him going to prison at one point.
Right.
Putting it in the light is better.
Yeah.
Okay. Our next letter comes from, it just says Scared Shook. And the subject line is Mouth Gone South. It's a man's world. I see you have not posted a new show yet. And Princey, don't do that shit.
Sorry, the tornado.
I have
It was a twister.
I have a pretty simple problem that I need help with. My girlfriend is a super smart professional woman. She is beautiful and very intelligent, and but she has some fucked up ass table manners. She smacks,
Right.
talks with her mouth open, and swallows water louder than I've ever heard.
You
My
petty
parents have always
ass.
been very hard on me and all of my siblings about our table manners. They used to pop us for having our elbows on the table, and they would go off on us for chewing and or talking with our mouths full. She's been insisting that we all get together and have dinner soon.
Hell no.
I'm wondering if I should talk to her about this before her, and if I should just let my parents ether her. It will not be a pretty sight. What would y'all do? If my mama catches hold to her, it's going to be a massacre. What would y'all do? I know this is petty, scared shit. So basically, you know, your girl has got it going on, but she got some shitty table manners, and you know how your parents are about that. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie. I would give my girl just a slightest heads up, just enough to where she ain't gonna just do the most, but she gonna do enough to my mama still get on her so I can laugh.
You wrong.
Right,
That's
and you
what I
know,
would do.
a black mama judge you for that shit.
So will for life, okay? I think that's another thing that's worth a conversation for sure.
Yeah.
Because I have known somebody before that had had horrible table manners, all the stuff that you just mentioned. But you know what? They had it turned out that both their parents were deaf.
Oh damn!
Oh wow.
Meaning nobody
have to-
corrected them because wasn't nobody tripping on it because
Right.
they were,
They
you know what I
couldn't
mean?
hear.
Everybody would eat together, but they weren't tripping
Right.
on the sound or no extra smacking. And so, I mean, I don't think I was the person that said it. I wasn't the person that said it to him, but eventually it was brought up like, nigga, we can hear you, nigga. Like, come on, bruh. Like, there's
Yeah.
a lot of snack. That water going down real. It don't matter. I get on
Very
real.
loud.
Y'all don't even know. These guys carry around a whole canteen around him 24/7, okay?
Especially
If
when
you
it's
find a
dark and hot.
right. If you find a missing desert canteen on the side, I guarantee you don't need no name, number, no return,
It's
nothing.
for
It's
him.
his. But this nigga will get a squig so good, and every time he gotta tell you how good it is too from the canteen, like it's been in there stewing. Okay, he be like, "Ooh, so cold." It be regular compliments to water too. Ooh, it's so cold. Like nigga, what is it supposed to be? And so, you know, some of your friends, you can let them know when they rude as hell with all the damn guzzling and hydration.
Am I rude
But he
about
don't
it?
smack though.
Yeah, I don't smack.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't
smack.
smack.
You do. You're not rude about it only because as you do it, like I'm talking about, when you get a good gulp and you gonna be looking at him like, okay, I know you're gonna get me for this because that was black as hell. Okay,
No, yeah.
like you taking a sip from the damn Underground Railroad, nigga. You ain't been on the run like that.
Nigga, you are not that hot.
No, I mean I don't think it'd be hot. I think you just like the hydration.
Yeah. I drink about 3 of these a day.
Yeah, but
I
I
drink
not.
2 of these at work, and I take one and put by bed, and then I like
Listen,
hit
Oh
that
my
and be
God,
like,
a lot of
"Man,
water."
this-
Damn
So it don't really make it through the night. I drink this whole thing the night. I be thirsty.
Oh my god. No,
Yeah.
no. But if I was as a woman, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to sit with you and just. I mean, you ain't gonna be spitting all over here on my plate. And I'll find a nice way to tell you.
I'm kind of
But I'm
surprised.
gonna correct you if it's something I just can't. And I'm not picky about how people eat. Like I want you to enjoy your food. You know, I can take a little this, that, and the other. You know, but if it's just too out of control, nasty, like you see other people from other tables looking over, yeah, you got to help your boo out.
All right, that's what I was about to say. I'm surprised he haven't said that to her already. If it's that bad, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Or
'Cause
maybe
I told
maybe a good thing is, first of all, I definitely think you should tell her, but maybe as reinforcement, just be like, hey, I mean, I tell you how my parents were when we was growing up. If you see me talking my mouth open, just bump me or something so I don't do that, because that's really gonna drive them crazy when people talk with their mouth open.
Right?
No, I
D.
think
Hayes-
he should let his mama get it a little bit.
See,
Oh
you
my
just
God,
doing that
G,
for your own personal
right.
enjoyment,
Get your ass
nigga.
out of here.
Yeah,
Right.
because it'll be funny.
To you,
And you know
that girl
what?
gonna be like, she gonna be terrified.
And
No,
Diaz,
she
you know, I
not.
got another friend who spit all over the damn place, and I just got to tell him, girl, good Lord, give me a shower, ain't
Oh
you?
yeah,
And I
yeah,
just got to,
yeah.
yeah, I
But it's
gotta
not
get-
just
I
an
mean,
April shower.
you got to get the
just-
towel, and you got to deliberately
Yeah.
wipe, be like, damn, girl, it's good, ain't it?
Nah, yeah.
Because
She
she'll
really-
wet you.
You got to
really
be like,
will.
what damn?
She'll
No,
wet
she
you
really will.
down, man.
And that's before you got a chance to get any word in. You'll see standing water on your arm. You know that little dip right there.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
before
serious,
you
and that's
get-
what I told D.
you
Hayes.
get
Got a,
sip.
got a little puddle.
I mean,
Yeah.
one day she was tearing my arm so bad, I said, I can't do this. And I just had to, I mean, I tried to put a little joke to her, but she laughed it off, and I bet you my arm wasn't wet no more.
Yeah, you gotta tell. Okay, so you definitely should tell her. All jokes aside, you really should tell her, because I don't think Okay, I never say that somebody's opinion is not right. I don't think you should do. I don't think you should necessarily do what G is saying though, because he's sitting there doing that. He trying to set you up for his enjoyment. So that would be good for
You
you.
should definitely just.
I mean, you
tell her.
did tell her, you know what I'm saying? You know, I think the good way to tell her, just tell him about his own, you know what I'm saying,
Family.
upbringing. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
they
So-
are really particular about table manners, so
Right.
you just can't do nothing.
And I wonder if she's aware about it. You know.
Well, he can even throw it in. I'm telling
Yeah.
you this because you do smack.
But the thing is, like, I smack.
do
I
it.
mean, I like to get a good smack to it, but I know I'm not supposed to be doing it. That don't mean I don't always not do the shit.
Do you smack?
All right.
Sometimes.
When you live by yourself.
Right. When you live by yourself, sometimes, I mean, and sometimes, you know, if it's just me and my mama and my sister like that, you know, Karen should give you a good. And I'm going to smack, keep it going. Okay?
Right.
And if it's people over the house, I ain't going to do, you know, you got to
Yeah.
choose your audience.
Yeah. That's
Your
yeah.
audience.
I never heard you smack before. Okay.
Yeah, see, because I got control.
Yeah,
I turn
it's
it off
not
and
like-
on. So I think it's okay to do the correction. Just let them know
One
this
of my
weekend.
uncles, I heard that nigga smack on coffee as he was sucking it down. Like it was like I don't even know. It was like I can't even do it. It was like a smack on like with every pull in he had kind of smacked on. I was like, that's weird. Anyway, all right. Let us know how that goes too with you and your lady with the bad type of manners. Hopefully she can. I don't want her to get either like that. I hate that for her. But G, if she does, please write in because G will enjoy that.
I would.
And
I'm
don't
not
give her
gonna lie.
water. Don't give her water at the table. Let her eat first. Be like, oh, let's go back to the kitchen and get a little water too.
Yeah. All right, y'all. If you would like us to read your letters on the show, please email IAMWpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll be glad to read your letters on the show. And we're going to move over into our next segment, which is What's Poppin'? What's poppin'? Pop, 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 poppin'. Pop, 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 poppin'. Pop, 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 poppin'.
Okay.
Pop, 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 poppin'. Pop, pop.
Hard, please
poppin'.
get well.
Where you
Right.
at, Hard?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
yeah,
real
Hard,
dry.
'cause I'm telling
And
you.
really, I caught myself trying to kind of spruce it up just because he wasn't there, so I didn't want it to be dry.
I'm sorry.
Hard, we need you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. This
Just
week
feel
on What's
bad
Poppin',
about
we got a
it.
few things that we need to touch on. One of the first things that we're gonna talk about is Bun B. All right.
Yeah.
So as many of y'all heard just a couple of weeks ago, or actually about a week ago, Bun B, there was a home invasion and somebody was trying to come in, a masked gunman was trying to come in and steal Bun B's car. Well, he was trying to rob them in general. He had robbed some other houses in the neighborhood, but his wife would not let the assailant go upstairs. And eventually, I guess, did he take her to the garage or like
She was basically like telling him to like you could just take the car, just take the car.
Yeah. Okay.
And then once he finally went into the garage, you know, Bun came down and they had a shootout.
Yeah, and Bun shot the dude. The dude had to go turn himself into the hospital because he was injured.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he got charged.
Then he got arrested. So
But
that was-
really, this is really about. G, you say it.
yeah, it was really about his wife. Cause whenever the dude came in, she was at the door, and she was basically like, "Well, I know Bun upstairs, and like, I'd rather this dude kill me instead of him going up there and killing Bun."
But
know
you
what
know
I'm
it's
saying?
not what he wanted. What it was.
Right. And now I'm pretty sure he would have did the same thing she did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I'll just take this, you know what I'm saying, instead of her. But I just thought that was just like, you know, what
Yeah,
a
that's
like
crazy,
when you think
man.
about having a wife and like somebody hold you down, like you want somebody to be like, not put themselves in danger, but if they in that situation, you definitely want them to be like, well, let me handle this until he can come in
Yeah.
and save us, basically.
That's his queen. Like
yeah,
legit,
like
you know what I
for
mean?
real, for real.
And her name is Queen E.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Hey.
she's a nice.
well deserving of that
yeah.
name.
And like I said, just that, just him being a rapper anyway. You know what I mean? Like this story could have been a lot more negative. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that somebody did get hurt from it. You know what I mean? But I mean, it came down to really what it should have been, which is him defending his castle,
Right.
his family being in danger, and even him coming down and doing what he had to do, which
Right.
everybody's not able to do.
Right. Because
So far it's been what, him and Soulja?
Fuck her.
Him and Soldier Man. Okay.
Ooh,
Can't do
Soldier
the
Boy
dope.
got 8 months in prison
Something like that.
for violating his probation.
Oh God, Soldier
Yeah.
Man.
Just side note.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that was.
This is
a side
about
note.
Bun B. We ain't even in there.
All
Yeah,
right.
okay, sorry. But yeah, no. Shout out to Bun B though, and shout out to Queenie. Thank God they are right, and there are no charges being
Right.
filed against them for that either.
Right,
like
right.
it's
Yeah.
totally, you
Yeah.
know, it was self defense.
They need to add this to the biopic that eventually comes out on
Yeah,
UGK.
yeah,
Seriously.
there needs to be one for sure. Did you know that Pimp C was 33 when he died?
Oh,
That's really not that
I didn't realize
old.
he was that
That's
young.
not old at
That's not
all.
old at all.
Yeah, I thought he was older than that.
Me too, but nah, he was just
because he talked
yeah,
And they've been. I feel like they've been out
out
for
a while.
forever.
Yeah,
yeah. No, they really have.
and it hasn't really died since he passed away either. So
Right.
we know right now, you know, good Lord, he'd be pushing 50, wouldn't he?
All right, y'all. Let's talk about either one of y'all watched the Billboard. I don't know what is wrong with me right now. You hear me had that little like mini stroke? I tell you, I be having that all the time.
I'm sorry.
Anybody?
I'm not-
Anyway,
You smelling toast?
yeah, I'm smelling burnt toast. Did
No.
anybody watch the Billboard Awards this week?
No.
No.
Okay,
But
well,
we heard.
Yeah. Now there's a couple standout things. We didn't talk about this, but Drake got the most Billboard Awards of any artist ever. He got 12 in one night.
Okay, yeah, I heard a lot of records were being broken too.
Yeah, he got 12 in one night, so that was big. But really, this is really more so about something that was a big flop. And this was like Taylor Swift, came back and did her new single. It's called Me. And people had some issues with the visuals and like the performance because she had the similarities.
Very similar.
Very similar. That it looked like Beachella. You know what I mean? Because she had the marching band that was dry, and then she.
But that's the thing about it is the production was there. It looked expensive. It looked organized.
Yeah, oh, they definitely they spent some money on it.
It's not that it wasn't there. It just somehow still wasn't there.
Yeah.
Because it was the one I was watching. I was like, this is like gentrification, but in music.
It was.
And it's not even like she doesn't have the right to do it. It's just very soon and very. So I just don't. I think that was not a well thought out.
Well, I think like
and,
in music, like people steal other people's ideas all the time, but you gotta like acknowledge that in some way. That she didn't do that,
right?
And that's what made it
Taylor
tacky.
Swift does that a lot, and I don't mind Taylor Swift. Like I think she's cool for what she is, which is like a fun, clean, teeny bopper girl for young girls. You know what I mean? She writes her own music. She's fun, but like you said, she be pulling this bullshit a lot actually, and she wants everybody to be okay with it. She ain't ever not once done it better than anybody else. She really was still working on that Kanye cream if you keep it real, okay?
Right.
To where everybody just kind of sympathized her about somebody, and it was a big thing that we went against him because we loved him so much. He was controversy, but we were still like, okay, that was a big thing.
But
People
he was wrong for that.
Yeah, he was wrong for that, and the rest of this shit you wrong for.
Right.
You see this meme of her in the leotard, and it's like in the formation like. Melody is like my daddy Minnesota, mama from North Dakota. You mix that Starbucks with that mayo, make a Trump supporter.
And see, I don't know if she did. I don't know if she was going Trump. We didn't even do her. But like you said, it was just very soon. And honestly, like just hearing how Taylor Swift even talks. See, don't come up with that.
I'm sorry.
How Taylor Swift even talks about things. And I mean, we first of all know Taylor Swift is like a uber Beyonce fan. Okay, so in her own way, she was. I don't think that she was trying to steal shine in any way. I think she was like, Beyonce did this cool thing. Let me do it my own way. Like I don't even think she.
Yeah, but it just didn't go.
It didn't go that way.
You got to know your limits too. Yeah, and Beyonce's like first of all. Beyonce's Coachella performance was something that was still being talked about even before the documentary came.
But it was depth. It was a reason behind everything. There was a reason that Beyonce did that for even things that she was discovering. You know what I mean? But she knows it's a part of her history. Like you just saw something and tried to chip a little piece of it, but it was no context.
And that was the problem.
Vulture.
Yeah,
it's like you being a culture vulture, and you're not gonna get the same response when it's not genuine.
Yeah.
You're just popping and snapping so hard. Like, come on, baby.
Yeah, and she came out there like
and
kind
it
of
was
like
just. Go, I'm sorry.
It was dry.
It was dry, but it was really. It is also disrespectful. Let's keep it real. All the stuff that we talked about last time we were here, just about the homecoming and the over a year that it took to prep for it.
Right.
It was just. I mean, we saw the steps of this, and we know you threw this little shit together last weekend, and it looked like you did.
All right.
It looked like you did.
And the thing is, like, from what I can remember, the song and the whole performance didn't go together. Like, she had no reason to do that just besides the fact that she just, I see Beyonce.
No, she was like, Beyonce's starting a trend, and it's not always like that. That's what the culture vultures need to realize.
Yeah, this is not a trend.
Yeah, everything's not a trend. Everything's not like, everybody's going to do band performances because somebody popular started this. That's not what it is, Tay-Tay. It's not. Like, if you want to just do something classic, I don't know,
you could have just had a live band.
Anything. Do pinup girls, or just, I don't know, dancing kids. Something else that was a trend. But this ain't, you just touched something that you just don't know nothing about.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what do you expect from her? Her whole career has been built on copying other people.
Yeah.
True.
It really has.
Yeah,
it really has.
That's true. I agree with that.
I mean, and that is the climate of the time right now. Cam, and that's true. We get that. But you don't get to do you can do it, but we finna talk about you like dog. Keep it real.
That's the thing.
Do what you need to do, but we finna get you. Finna dog walk your ass, okay?
Yeah. So it wasn't good, but I mean,
Good for guest co-star.
I'm glad you got some new music coming out.
More, please.
All right, y'all. So let's talk about Sinead Claremont. Sinead Claremont is one of the Claremont twins from the Bad Girls Club. She's known as Yeezy, also known as Yeezy. And
Yeezy?
I'm sorry, she's a Yeezy model.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That's a good
And she wants to make some coins in Miami before her prison sentence. So she asked the judge.
Okay, so this is an old story. This is an old story from maybe even.
It said 7 hours ago.
No, not that. I'm sorry.
The-
I'm
Her
sorry.
going to
first
jail.
part.
Right, it
Okay.
developed like
her
when,
going to- she gets
right,
sentenced to
right.
prison.
What she's
Yeah.
going, what's the sentence is just now coming for something that happened maybe even last summer,
She's
maybe
facing
right before
20
Christmas.
years in prison for attempting to make a $20,000 purchase after she swiped a credit card from a man who died after hiring her as a prostitute.
Lord.
Okay, so this one, all this. I mean, yeah, this is a story that we're just now hearing basically what the sentence is, and it appeared to have gone away because
Right.
they've been in Nicki. I told you them two girls that Nicki Minaj was sitting in on the Good Form video. They was like sitting on all fours and she was sitting on their butts.
Right.
That was them. Like so,
They
they've been working still. I
They've
guess.
been on like in music videos and like
Yeah.
Instagram for forever, really.
But they done got this sentence, and she.
She said she got a paid appearance in Miami for Galore magazine and she needs to attend. But
That's not vacation. That's work, isn't it?
yeah,
I thought
That's a
it said she
vacation.
wasn't
Who
going on vacation.
paying?
that's what the headline says. But in here saying that she's trying to make some money before she goes to prison, which
No. They may let her do that.
I mean, why
But I mean, if
though?
she facing 20 years, then it really don't.
And
I don't know.
she going to jail for money. I don't know. We just gonna let her go out there and just. I mean, I don't know.
Did we-
I mean,
what's
it's
the-
legit,
what's
it's
the-
legit money? So if it's legit,
She needs to get money though. What? How is that a reason that you don't have to go to jail? What? Who else has gotten that?
I don't know. I would assume all celebrities get to keep working until they go to jail.
But she's not asking. She's asking to stay out longer so she can go work, right?
Yeah,
Oh, well, no, that's not gonna happen.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, she's just being ridiculous, girl. You ain't nobody. Not like. I mean, sorry, you're somebody as a person, human being here on Earth, but girl, no. Okay, they didn't
You ain't
lock down.
nobody.
They didn't lock down JT before she even got to shoot the Drake video. Did that nigga get to go to work? No.
Right.
all right, y'all. Speaking of going to work, there are some what's the word? Citizens in Houston or some members of the community that are really not happy with something that's going on at James Madison High School. And you know what, G? With this being your city, do you still have that list pulled up?
Oh, damn.
Well, it's
Hold on.
okay.
I can put it up real quick.
Okay, well, I'll read the story, but I'm gonna let you tell them what the
Deal is.
yeah.
All right.
All right, so earlier this month, the principal of James Madison High School in Houston, Carlotta Outley Brown, yes,
Right,
ma'am,
girl. She sounds like she know how to lay a little law. A little
right,
law to it.
sent out a directive to parents. Okay, and then she told them a list of things that they could not wear for dropping or picking up their kids or coming just into the school in general.
Ooh, I didn't realize it was dropping and picking up. Now that's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
on
So
them.
what they got? G?
Okay, so there's no satin caps, bonnets, or shower caps, no hair rollers, no pajamas or house shoes, no torn jeans, leggings, or Daisy Duke shorts,
Oh.
and also no low-cut tops or short dresses.
Wow.
No
What was her
t-shirt,
name,
no-
Carlita?
Carlotta.
And not
Got a lot of tired of seeing them yams.
and I really just want to add that this school is really just, this is a black school. Like, this is like a school that's like predominantly black.
Dang, but Carlotta,
So
you
she
fucking
just said,
folks
you know what,
up,
fuck it.
right? Baby,
You know
because
what I'm saying?
let's keep it real, baby. Whether you setting them roller sets or letting that activator soak, them satin caps, them shower caps gonna be a hard thing to knock in the morning.
Right.
And that's the thing.
Some of that shit ain't ready when you drop the kids off. It
You
ain't
know how
ready.
many ass whoopings have been spared because of that satin cap? Because
Right.
they trying to mess up what's under it.
Listen, first of all, high school started at like 7 o'clock in the
No,
morning.
that's
Yeah.
a tough one.
Nigga, you
I
mean to
think
tell
it's-
me I can't wear no. First of all, how they know they got pajama pants on if they just dropping the kids
Well, that
off?
she just got to do it with a blanket because if they coming into the parent events, clearly they ain't sprucing up. Okay.
That was a mother. that was a
Ma'am, did
mother-
you change from this morning? Cause you had that same rack lab satin cap on this morning when you dropped the baby off. We had the PTA meeting tonight.
And then this is high school. How much is dropping off they doing?
Oh, but you know they probably in them leggings,
Right,
getting old
yeah.
and raggedy.
But you know, I feel like that really, like at the end of the day, like that really should not. That should not stop like them from being able to do their parental duties. You know what I mean? Like if they
Right.
going up to the school, like they trying to sign them out real quick because they sick or going to have a teacher with a meeting. Like should they wear that? Would I wear that? Not necessarily, but that doesn't
Okay,
mean you should
but-
turn them away
Right.
if they. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, how many people in this room was glad that their mama wasn't the one showing up in the satin cap when the mama showed up in the satin
Yeah,
cap?
I was happy that wasn't my mama.
Anybody?
But at the same time, like,
Okay,
you can't tell people don't
No.
come. Don't like
I-
Ricky was saying. Don't come be a parent because you got on a.
While
I
I don't think it's
bonnet.
easy, I do think it's her school and it ain't bad. It ain't bad because there's a lot of things that there's just a lot of things at that level that you really have to set an example for. You know what I mean? And if you're, I mean, even though like the dropping off, picking up, that's a little bit extreme just because you're not leaving from the car. But obviously, this is a big enough problem that she has to do a blanket solution for. Okay, seriously. Obviously, it's a big enough problem she got to do a blanket solution for. And let's keep it real. Maybe ain't no telling what else is coming out these cars.
Yeah, I can
Weed, smoke.
Well, you know they going up there high.
Yeah.
I can tell you that right now.
But can you at least snatch the bonnet?
They going
the
up
do-rag?
They going up there high and drunk.
Well, maybe they don't have and then some niggas, they said this school is 75% economically disadvantaged. Some of these dudes that's going there, some of these fathers may not have the money to go out and get their haircuts. So maybe they just put a do-rag on so they're not out looking.
Just keep it.
Well,
keep
maybe
it
you're going to have to
pushing.
figure it out. She say
Well, but this is my thing though. Like, I understand you want it to be a standard at your school, but this is not how you go about doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go a different way.
Maybe it is though, because we talk about all the time, like there's been some divide between the parenting and what's going on there at the school.
Yeah,
maybe
but this is gonna make it worse.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
the only thing that's gonna happen is like I'm sure she wants like the parents to be involved with the kids. When you do stuff like this, the parents gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just not gonna go up there.
Okay, well they saying fuck it, they're not coming up there any damn way.
Yeah, but the ones that are, like you said,
The one that are ain't got no damn bonnet on.
She had to do this for the ones that's going up there.
There was this girl that wasn't
allowed.
they wouldn't allow this mother to register her daughter because she had on a shirt dress, like a long T-shirt that was like a dress, I think maybe a bonnet, and they wouldn't let her register her daughter for classes.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But you are coming to a meeting. Even if that's how you have decided that that's how life is going to be lived or whatever, you just want to always be in relaxed fit. Your baby might need a job one day, and you aren't setting the best example on how they're supposed to go to a meeting.
Yeah, but I just feel
agree.
like it's extreme.
No, I agree, but they just should not let them like.
Because right now you wouldn't be able to go and register your son because you got on ripped jeans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's extreme. You know what I'm saying?
You
couldn't go up there with that.
I wouldn't.
But
I
why
like
not?
Hoochie.
What's wrong with that though?
My
There's
clothes
nothing
are
wrong with what you got on.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm completely covered, but it's too tight. It's not school appropriate.
You're not in school.
I'm not in school, but if I'm going to a school, I still think that I need to be school appropriate. Just because of what the environment is. And like I said, this is just, it's not the one's right or the other, but I feel like if she has made this blanket solution, shit must be getting bad and out of control. It must not be this slight thing like, we look, I mean, to me, I look a little hoochie to go up to a school. D-Hayes look just fine to go up to a school. He is. But if that is what if we have to say D-Hayes can't go up there with them rips in his pants to stop somebody's whole ass cheek from being out, and their bonnet being on with a full roller set underneath with one titty popped out, then yes, I do think it's appropriate. The titty is out.
Didn't nobody say anything about no titties, Chris?
She said she tired of seeing titties out of the shirts.
She didn't say
No
that.
low-cut shirts.
You said that.
If low-cut shirts is out, the titties is out. And don't you try to say they not. And them ass cheeks is out too.
But this
she
name-
said no shorts, low-cut, whatever.
And look, this nigga Carlotta Outley Brown, her picture looks so nice, but that nigga ain't like
That
that.
nigga ain't like that.
I told you Carlita look like she's laid down low. And the point is, Carlita's probably got her satin cap. How you think she made the list?
You know, she got all this shit.
Carlotta got her stuff in line, probably on hangers in the closet. But is she up to the school to it?
She definitely
Is she up
rapping
to
this
the
hair.
PTA meeting with it?
But she the principal. That's not appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah, but okay.
They not the parents ain't the principal.
I don't want to hear it.
All right. Well, anyway, we
Snatch them bonnets, girl. Get them, Carlotta.
Don't snatch them.
Don't snatch them, girl. Don't put your hands on
Don't do
nobody.
that.
Now, Carl, you get your ass with that day, Carlotta.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Don't
you
be
never know.
Don't
whooping
snatch
nigga
them
ass
bonnets.
Wednesday.
Right. I mean, and it could
probably
bring.
walk Monday.
You just tell them about the bonnet. Don't snatch it.
Yeah, it could hurt, but it could. You never know. It could bring up all morale after people go ahead and get over it. And even and you have to start somewhere. Like I said, even if it's extreme, you have to start somewhere. The kids, I don't think that is appropriate. First of all, the dress code and the to relax at school is a huge thing for the kids. And the kids are practicing how to have a job. That's what you are doing in school. You're practicing on how your life is going to be one day, except for you're going to get paid for it. So as far as setting an example, I mean, what's wrong with setting a little example?
There's
Okay.
nothing wrong with it, but like I said, I just don't think that's the right way to go about it.
Well, she doing it.
Right.
Yes, he is.
Carlotta wish somebody would say something to her about it.
Oh, I know they didn't say something to her about it multiple times.
Right. Now, she
Carlotta
heard
probably had to hire private
something.
security to walk into the car.
I know for a fact they didn't say something
You
to
know
her.
them niggas was out there acting some niggas over there.
I know this bitch ain't gonna tell me what I can wear.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right. You gonna send her out for that?
Right. We were gonna get you up here for a parent conference for 3 months and you ain't with a motherfucking pick aside those damn satin bonnets.
Right.
Get your ass to the car. Get your ass out the back.
What's the first thing you said again? What's the first thing you said before? Like,
Get your asses in the back.
What, we were trying to get you for a parent conference?
before that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either now. Okay.
So much that came out my mouth since then. I'm hot.
This stroke didn't got me. This stroke
Right.
got it. Yeah.
Call out. I'm finna come down there and support you, girl.
Nah, don't support
Don't
Carl. A
do
lot
it.
of down there boosting.
I'm gonna come down there and help you with the lines. Girl, you mess around,
She
get
needs
some
some
pressing combs and some
like
start throwing.
Mufasa. Ooh,
Right.
Carlotta. Ooh.
You,
feel it?
you start
Carlotta,
getting out some
Carlotta,
braid
Carlotta.
vouchers, nigga. Some lace front vouchers. I bet that changed that tune.
Get you a weed sponsor.
Right now, honey.
Every parent conference that you attend, you get a bag of bundles.
A bag of bundles.
That parent conference
A
will be
BOGO.
lit.
Buy one, get one.
Buy one, get
Now
one.
you're gonna work your way up to a wig. But that's gonna count on your attendance. Okay. You're gonna have a wig by the end of the month.
You're gonna be right.
Wig by Christmas.
By graduation, you're gonna be lit.
So you better switch it up. You and your baby. Now, is she worth it?
I think I see the bigger picture. What you
Thank
trying
you.
to do?
See?
I'm gonna leave this right here for you to think about it. It's gonna be a real human hair ponytail.
No, one strip.
One
What?
strip. And this could be yours. Don't reach for it now.
Some glue.
When there's staples, you know a lot of hoes like to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just staple a track.
The new hot glue method.
Right.
I mean, now Carlotta's on to something. Don't you say
Oh,
she
man.
not.
Yes,
Now
I
this
see-
just phase 1.
I think I see the big picture.
2020, we initiate phase 2.
Like, wait till they start doing for the fathers that grill restored, the restorative
Yeah.
grill treatments. You know what I'm saying? We will clean your grill for you,
They start
nigga.
doing
One
the
tooth
phase
at a time. You got to go 32. You got to go 32 parent conferences by the end of the year.
Pull a fade toupees to
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
They gonna start handing out barber licenses.
Right.
Oh, that nigga we just saw in the parking lot with that blade. That shit was fake. I stayed and looked. I tried to get a picture, but he was over there looking a little too in the window a little too good. Hell no, okay.
Oh man,
We
that
saw
was really
somebody
bad.
we saw somebody with blade toupee. We went out on
Yeah, but it wasn't real.
Like a fake knife?
Oh,
No, like the blade
blade
haircut.
Yeah.
But it was just, stuck up there with no edge up.
It
But
was
it
very
wasn't.
shiny. He just got his spruce.
Okay.
He just got it installed.
All right. All right, y'all. We're going to move over into our next segment, which is, where we always get to recognize a very beautiful and a lovely young lady. So let me tell y'all what we got this week for our Dime of the Week.
I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. I need a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. You want this money, then you gotta be a bad bitch.
All right, y'all. This week, our Dime of the Week is the very lovely, the very beautiful Miss Halima Aden. All right?
Right.
Halima Aden is a supermodel, and she is from Kenya. She was the first model to wear hijab in Sports Illustrated swimsuit issues.
Oh, that's cool.
Which that's really just dope in general,
That's
you know what I
lit.
mean?
It is.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman. She's beautiful. Let me read y'all a little bit more about it though. So according to CNN, Halima traveled back to her home country of Kenya to shoot for the magazine. She's a photographer. She is photographed giving looks in a head-to-toe wetsuit worn by Muslim women called a burkini. So
Yeah, she looks so cute.
That
too.
sounds fancy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she's completely.
Burkini?
She just completely covered. What's showing like her, pretty much her hands and her
yeah,
face.
nothing. Her
Just
face, yeah.
I mean, and and she's still like sitting on the beach. She's still doing like the classic, Sports Illustrated pose, and
Yeah.
there's just really no difference in it
Yeah.
at all.
One thing I
looks like
always
she's in a cute wetsuit almost.
One thing I always respect about with Sports Illustrated, they always kind of push that. Like they always try to be inclusive with like their swimsuit editions
Right.
and stuff.
I'm still surprised though that's never happened before, just because I feel like that might almost be like a what's the word? Like a career path that a lot of women that might be Muslim and wear traditional like headdress and stuff might not even get the same opportunity, just
Right.
because
Yeah.
you can't take that. You're not supposed to take that off when you're out of the house.
Right.
And it
Okay,
is-
so then in a photo shoot, you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
I think they've probably been turning away Muslim women. For
Yeah.
years
But it's
'cause of that.
beautiful.
I
that
even
you're
seen
starting
I
to
like
see
that they doing that.
Just side note, I seen like maybe like a month or two ago that Nike had a
Yeah,
campaign
Nike.
with the girls that had the hijabs on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they're
It was like
Nike
really,
hijabs,
yeah, it
aren't
was like
they?
a Nike like for like sports or whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Like
That's
so,
dope.
yeah.
And that's just neat to see, and it's crazy because the whole connotation behind it had to be. I mean, I don't know. It's weird how it people have seen it as like a fearful thing when really it's a symbol of really faith and modesty.
Right.
100%. Like to even. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just all ignorance, and it's a beautiful thing that people are changing it because it is cool to see. That's all, and I can add too. And you're like, oh my gosh, now that's cool.
Yeah,
that's just cool to see.
On top of all of that, like just from a business standpoint, it's a good marketing standpoint. Like it's a lot of people that they practice those religious beliefs or whatever, but they still go out everyday things. They want to play sports. They want to,
and those kids, those little girls, little Muslim girls that have to wear their hijabs, or young women that want to be models need to be able to look up and see somebody that looks like that. You know what I mean?
Representation.
Right.
So representation matters. I think it's dope. It's crazy that it's taking this long, but either way it goes, it's a good step forward, and hopefully this is like other publications take this cue.
And I think it's just an idea that nobody has toyed with before, because they're going to ask a Muslim woman to compromise herself and just wear a bathing suit for this one thing before they're like, oh,
well, we'll just do it your way.
I mean, it's the same difference. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody looking at her as any less beautiful. She's one of the most beautiful ones I've seen in a while.
Right.
As far as just the uniqueness of the shoot is what's drawing attention to, is what's making money.
Right.
Yeah. Nah, but she is, you know what I mean? She really is. And that's like something to do when you trailblaze, you're opening up doors. So it's definitely
I never gonna look at the trailblazer.
Opening up doors for people, and so we salute you and thank you for pushing the movement forward. You are a Dime of the Week.
Yes. And Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, shout out to Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, shout out to both of them.
That's long running, obviously changing with the times. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they the first one to put Tyra on there.
Yeah, they had Beyonce on there.
Best Sports Illustrated ever.
Nah, that was Beyonce's. All right. Anyway, all right. She said the best one ever. You talking about the one with Tyra, right?
Yeah, I love Tyra's cover, but it's just a classic cover. Of course, Beyonce's a classic cover too.
Yeah. All right. So that's all for our Dime of the Week. We're gonna move over into our next segment, which is One's Gotta Go. One's Gotta Go.
Now I love One's Gotta Go. Okay.
I still get confused because I be ready to do like this, but I didn't know when to do it.
I put that price right to it. Good Lord.
Yeah,
that's hot.
That just feel like childhood to me. All right.
Real good.
First of all, I want to give a big
feel like lunch almost ready.
It does, not quite.
Yes, almost.
We'll be there in a minute.
Or late ass breakfast.
Right. One of the two.
All right. So anyway, shout out to John Singleton, legendary director and producer in film. Who unfortunately passed away at the age of 51 after suffering a massive stroke.
Yeah, man, so shocking, and God, you just got to think about people.
And I don't know why.
Like, you got to just run down your list of greats and just be like, let me just, in my own head, check out and thank God that we got to see some stuff from him, because that was shocking. This is
Yeah, it was definitely unexpected, but not even in the same way as like Nipsey. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
it's like a whole
yeah,
different.
Totally and I don't know why I kind of felt like he was older. Maybe because I think we talked about it last week or the week before last, but he started so early,
right?
So young. Boys in the Hood had to come out when he was in his 20s.
Yeah.
Right.
So but anyway. For his One's Gotta Go today, we want to honor him. So One's Gotta Go. Of course, these are all three classic John Singleton movies. We just picked three. There's tons of other ones that we could have on here. These are just three that we felt like most everybody has seen.
That are so difficult.
They are difficult, and you would think
so common household names that they're hard.
Right.
Okay, so we have Poetic Justice, Boys in the Hood, and Baby Boy. It seems like it would be easy, but Baby Boy gets the more I sit with it.
Baby Boy can't go.
No,
the more I sit with it, the more I'm like, I love Baby Boy. That's one of my favorite. Like, it's one of my favorite hood movies.
It's become. I mean, even when we were in high school and it was out a few years, we like, okay, this is a movie that we watch over and over again. You know, that you can watch over and over again. But now, I mean, it's getting to have some weight, as in it's been in the game for a long time. It ain't no movies that have come out to really match it. Like these coming-of-age stories like this. Right. And he was really just a master of that. All three of these movies were just so layered.
Like
and
coming-of-age type of movies.
Coming-of-age and characters that you will just never forget. I mean, your Doughboys, your Rickies. Yeah. I mean, your Treys.
Right.
Let me tell you, the way Doughboy mom
your Justice.
The way Doughboy's mom used to talk to him. She talked to him so bad. She used to call him a fat fuck.
She hated Doughboy. She loved Ricky Ass.
She loved Ricky Ass, but hated Doughboy.
Yeah. And then,
Anyway.
And you hear all these people, since it's gone on. Who was that? We talked about, when we had the One's Gotta Go with Ice Cube a few years ago, we talked about just John Singleton being a big part of him breaking into this acting that could have gone either way. You know, he's a rapper, he's a hardcore rapper. That was a pretty hard role he played.
Right, and he played that whole very well.
Right, he played it very, very well.
He played that. And one thing I appreciate about all the John Singleton movies, like, he gave a lot of people a chance, like, even like Tupac and like Janet, they wasn't. I don't know if they was just like known to be like actors and actresses at that time.
I mean, Janet had done Good Times, but it wasn't like, it wasn't. It had been a long time.
But I don't know if he had to like, really work with them as far as the acting go. But none of them got bad acting in it.
No, and even
the acting in all these movies are really good.
Even Angela Bassett had put a bunch of stuff up, but Angela Bassett and Lawrence Fishburne, it wasn't their first roles, but they were still young actors in the game. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was, these are mega stars now.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so one of these got to go, y'all.
I actually know.
Do y'all want? I don't. So do you want
I
to
feel
go?
like y'all
either.
gonna get on me for it though.
We probably will, but we know you're not getting rid of Baby Boy because it's yours.
No, I'm not getting rid of Baby Boy, but I'm gonna get rid of Poetic Justice.
I knew you were going to do
I
that.
feel like you
Just cause like I like that movie, but at the same time like I just like the other two a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I seen Poetic Justice maybe like twice.
Mhm.
I don't even know how many times I seen Baby Boy, and I didn't see Boys in the Hood so many times too.
That's a good Saturday morning movie.
She was on there on Poetic Justice, cussing and acting a fool, giving something to Guy Tori in the back of that.
I know. Drink it to the middle.
Yeah. She said, I'm trying to give you a little something, and you can't even stay hard. That was funny anyway.
And then Boys in the Hood, get her little nigga the ball.
Right. The nigga punk ass waves and all that shit. It was funny. Okay, anyway.
Shout out to the little dope boy.
Yeah.
That nigga was hard too.
I want to see a dead body.
That nigga was round, wasn't he?
He was so round. You know he remind me of this.
Oh, I do. It's All-Star, another All-Star.
I'll start another way.
All right.
I'm stalling.
I think, yeah.
Because I picked Poetic Justice as one of my favorite John Singleton movies when everybody was here.
Right. Well,
We weren't even talking about John Singleton movie. We were talking about...
no, we were. 'cause
We were?
That's when we found out he had the stroke.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
I will say Boys in the Hood is what can't go for me.
Shit.
Why you say that?
Boys in the Hood is the one I've definitely, I don't know though, because Super Soul Cinema on BT played the shit out of Baby Boy.
They did.
I was going to say I saw Boys in the Hood the most, but I've just definitely
I think
seen.
I've definitely seen Boys in the Hood. And Boys in the Hood had such an all-star
What am I-
cast.
That's when we got Nia Long, bro.
I was
They
about
got
to say,
everyone
One
in
of my
there.
favorite
Lawrence
memories
Fishburne,
of,
Nia
like,
Long,
that
Angela
movie,
Bassett.
me and my cousin was at my house watching it, right? And my dad, he was in his room and he came out. And it was just us three. And he was about to leave. He was like, oh, what y'all watching? We was like, oh, Boys in the Hood. And he stopped and he was like, oh, that's a good-ass movie. And he kind of like smirked. And then he walked out like 5 minutes later. It was the scene with Nia Long.
Yeah,
And
with
then we
them
was just
titties.
looking at each other like, whew, this is a good-ass movie.
Yeah.
Hey, you're right. It is getting good.
Like, that nigga knew.
Plot thickens.
Right.
Victims.
that was good.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood, and I just like the story too. You know what I mean? Like it was just like.
Sorry, I'm trying not to get sick. Plot thickens. That was some
Stop
nasty.
calling me.
Now I'm thinking the dead Alan Wilson.
Right.
You're right. Who was that
Not
say
many
Color Purple
women
was
let
hilarious?
their white husbands whole lay up in their house.
You're right. Color Purple was funny as hell.
Give me some water, gal.
Yeah.
No, it was no, it really,
That gown.
no, it really is one. And I know it's not supposed to be. Danielle told me something was wrong with me last time she
I
was here,
know,
but it really
dude.
is like the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life.
Okay. I didn't put all that, but it did have a few acquired tastes.
All right. I guess. Ooh.
I go.
All right, what you got?
I'm gonna even though I'm completely contradicting myself, the only reason I'm getting Poetic Justice out of these three combinations is just because of the like I love a good, all of them are coming of age, but you know how Baby Boy and Boys in the Hood took place just really all in the same setting,
Right.
just over really not even that many days, just a few
Right,
days
like
or
a
two.
week.
Yeah, like a week. But you really got to know so much about them, and that's how you get to know people. I'm
Right.
serious. Like that's one thing that I feel like that I love about all of us being together, even here, is just you learn as you go. You learn based on people's opinions about things. And
Right.
so he always built that movie by, he put them in so many everyday situations that you know how Doughboy thinks about things. You know how Ricky
Right.
felt about things.
Right.
You know how Trey felt about things. You just knew how everybody felt about things. And Baby Boy was the same way. It was just
Right.
so many characters you could really know.
Right.
But it's so hard because Tupac,
And it also makes it a little bit easier
Janet.
because Janet was in there whispering for 2 hours, and
yeah, she was. And that was, Tupac was what you loved. Tupac was
But
charismatic.
we got
but
the whole, like, you know what I'm saying, Poetic Justice braids from that movie.
we did.
That's like a whole thing still to this day.
no, it is. But for that reason alone, actually, it was a good movie. They killed Q-Tip in the very beginning. Spoiler alert: if you haven't seen this thing, what the hell?
Right.
But they killed Q-Tip, and it only been on for like 3 minutes, you know what I'm saying? If that long at the drive-through movie, you know what I'm
Tupac
saying?
did teach us how to show up at the barbecue, though.
The drive-in.
Cousin! And I do that to this day. To this day.
To this day.
Yeah, I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to get rid of that, yeah. Because Baby Boy, yeah. And then also Baby Boy
That was
had a
too
lot
ignorant.
of Baby Boy had a lot of gems in it too, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like
said you was never gonna hit me.
right. And the way she
Jolly!
right.
Yeah,
And
it
then
was.
also when Ving Rhames was holding on to AJ Johnson and jumping in front of that TV with that just that ignorant slave fucking, you know what I'm saying?
It really was.
The plunge and hop. That's what you call a plunger. Just they were just jumping in front of that was good to me.
It wasn't what's called playing in the background, Candy.
Yeah.
That's Candy shout
And then
out.
she talking about, yeah, swirl it. You know what I'm talking about?
She was so crazy. Okay. Well, she got her groove back.
Right.
Listen, mama gotta have a life
Mama
too.
gotta have a life too. Yeah, I mean that's not an easy one.
No, it was hard, but at the same time, like I just like two movies a lot more than I like the other one. Even though I like Poetic Justice.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, yeah, we'll post this poll on Twitter, Instagram, and see which one you all would get rid of.
Remember Omar Goodman, the best friend Omar Goodman and Baby Boy 2? He was so deep.
Yeah.
When they went out there and whooped him with kid's ass.
Right.
For jumping Jody
pulled the
Black.
belt out.
Like, I'm not gonna shoot you, little nigga.
That
but
nigga
I
you
am
got
gonna
hard.
kick
No,
your
he
ass.
said I'm not gonna hit you because you
got
got
heart.
But what I am gonna do, I'm gonna
Whoop your ass. He didn't fold the belt. He whooped that nigga like a slave.
He did.
Put a slave to it.
All right.
I'm sorry, it's too soon.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta jump by some little niggas.
You also little
He's like, come on, man, my jaw hurt.
Right. That nigga Jody was really such a bitch. I'm sorry, okay? Y'all know I don't like Tyrese. I ain't get rid of your movie, nigga, but nigga, you was just a bitch in so many ways, okay?
You know, okay.
She had to go back there and steal a car from a damn self. You were mad on his bike. That nigga was popping, wasn't he?
And then I think about the time when they was like when they
Fucking
was
that girl
when-
from a job. Ooh, Jody
they-
wasn't shit.
Well, he didn't fuck her, but he almost did.
You know Jody
He
was
was close enough.
you know Jody want to live with his mama. Okay.
No, you know, I was thinking about the part when, you know, she was like, I hate you, Jody, I hate you. And then it switched to the sex scene. She was like, oh, I love you. But right when she, like, climaxed it in, she's like, I'm going to cook the tacos. Yes!
That
You know what I'm
is
talking about?
that is T.Hay's favorite quote for anything. If anybody rushing him and he on his way, if somebody rushing me, now okay, I'm cook the tacos. It's so out of context now. I forgot it came from that part, nigga.
Yeah, that's some TV
Yeah,
gold.
Baby Boy got it. Really is.
Yeah.
Baby Boy's a really good movie.
And it's just bit by bit by bit, every piece you
Yeah.
need to be able to have them sections of goodness.
Yeah. All right, well, shout out to John Singleton. Shout out to these three movies. And once again, let us know which one.
Every time you talk about women, you gotta call them a bitch or a hoe.
That's
That's boys in the hood.
Unstable creatures.
Unstable creatures. That's what y'all are. Unstable creatures. Shut up, Ice Cube. The disrespectful Jerry Curl ass.
And
He was
that
so
in
good.
there. And then what's his name? That was also when. Okay, this is ignorant too. I don't know why I'm just bringing up the sex scenes. But remember when Taraji was on the phone with her homegirl and she was like, girl, get off that phone. And then she was on the phone talking about how, like, man, he ain't gonna do nothing. She's talking about, ooh, girl, I gotta go. He was hitting from the back. I hate you.
But we needed all the
We
boys.
did.
That's what
All
make
right.
the movie good.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We're going to move over into our last segment of the day, which is Black, 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 Black.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Now who's black, y'all?
You know what?
Where's Jerry?
This week, you know what? This is not going to even be a regular week. This week, we got to do something special. Today, y'all, It's a Man's World Podcast would like to induct Lil Boosie, Hall of Famer, All-Star, legendary, trailblazing pioneer of Black, Black, Black. Okay? Lil Boosie has continued to represent himself in a way of blackness that is so black.
Leading the way to
Right.
leading the way
encompassed-
covers black.
he
His
encompassed blackness.
body.
Yes, he is like Moses
The
part of the
culture.
Red Sea. This nigga is parting Section 8 apartments. He just really out here because it just
One
ain't
block
getting-
at a time.
One block at a time.
He's beating them
He's
down.
leading the way. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, let me tell y'all about Lil Boosie, y'all. So Lil Boosie was on Instagram Live.
What is he again?
He is the Hall of Fame All-Star, legendary, trailblazing pioneer of Black, Black, Black.
Just random fact. He's the only person to get black 3 times.
The
Yeah.
only one, and so
The
that's
only
why he
one.
got to. I mean,
And the
he
first time, I think they was like within a month of each other because he just kept
Right.
getting so black back to back. He was having
back
a
to
black
back, and he
attack.
didn't. We don't let him slide on a couple things
Yeah, he
since then.
coulda-
We
he
like,
coulda got it a
but
couple
at this
more
point,
times.
fuck it, give him his due, give him his
Right.
flowers.
Yeah,
Okay,
While we still
I
can.
want to smell them, yeah.
honey, I don't want to smell them.
Okay. So Lil Boosie had, women on his live.
He was having little titty.
Yeah, they had some
Whatever
women.
day
They
it
was
was.
showing their titties on their way to work. Probably on the way to church.
Is that right?
just flashing
Sunday
little titty.
school.
Just
Yeah.
wherever they was going.
Yeah, they just like
Potluck,
right wherever they was coming
Pick up their
from.
grandkids.
Yeah,
Right.
grandkids might have been in the back
In the
seat.
back
Yeah,
seat.
picking up
Yeah.
TT baby.
Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? On the way, but yeah, so they was flashing their titties or whatever, and of course, Boosie over there just really enjoying smoking the blunt, being ghetto like usual. You
Just
know.
letting them taking all the titties in.
Just living a black life.
And then the next thing which matters. But then then the next thing he gets connected to live with this little old bitty kid, like this little kid that's definitely like a preteen, and the little kid just
He made like 10 or 11.
yeah, 10 or 11. He was just like, oh, I'm on live with Lil Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Lil
That
Boosie
nigga
like,
was lit.
yeah, Lil Boosie like, shit, that's a fucking kid, man. Like,
Right. So Boosie
Like,
bad
block the
probably because
fucking
that
kid.
Yeah, block the
the little dick was wet. He was kind of he couldn't let that baby stay up for him. That baby was in shock that he had made it on.
First of all, that little nigga was up too late watching titties where he's at. Should
he
have been
couldn't
asleep.
see it. Oh yeah,
Yeah, you can
That
see
nigga
him
can
just
see them
join.
titties.
Yeah, you can see him.
That nigga was up there watching titties where he know he wasn't supposed to be
Yeah.
doing.
And Boosie, he wasn't the only kid on there watching them titties. Okay,
Right.
because he popped up, you done clicked on him too good.
He just the only one that got caught.
And Boosie was
Well, he
shady
only
too.
had one hand, so that's one thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He was just serving. Yeah.
And
the
he,
other one was
Boosie
occupied.
took his head out that frame so quick.
Yeah.
Because Boosie don't play about them
He was
babies.
trying to do
okay?
whatever he could so he can get ready to wipe it down.
Thank
He's
you.
a real nigga, but he ain't fucking with the kid.
No, he really
like,
not.
he
He
fucking with
really
kids. But
not.
really, it's just black because he just put this display of ass and titties on his
Yeah, and let's be
Instagram
for
live
real. They
just
know
for
they can get on there.
anybody to
They
see.
know what They know what time. They know it's titty time when he come on there.
Right.
They know what they was on there
As soon
for.
as you get the notification to say Lil Boosie is on
Right.
live, you know if it's after 9,
If you want to see some titties or show some titties,
go
And
ahead.
then
you in the right
somebody-
Go
place.
ahead, subscribe.
Somebody else, there was also a girl that was on the that was on the live that what was she saying? She admitted that they had sex and Boosie ended up like canceling her call right there. And he talking about, oh shit, let me get offline before you expose. And oh no. Boosie said before ending their live, I don't know what you're talking about. You said you suck my shit and you trying to tell people you sucking?
Can you read the quote one
No,
more time,
that's
please?
that same girl. She had a tattoo that she showed of Boosie like on her leg. She was like, "Yeah, you remember you gave me your autograph and I went and got it tattooed."
He gave her autograph on the leg, and she got
Yes,
tattooed.
and she went and got it tattooed. That nigga's a legend.
He is.
Trailblazer, pioneer.
That's Trailblazer.
He is a Hall of Fame, all-star, legendary, trailblazing pioneer.
Pioneer.
Can we throw the music back on again?
Thank you. Give us a look to it.
Just
It's a
whenever you listen, whenever you get time to, yeah. Wait a
Trailblazers
minute.
and pioneers. You got the lyrics to it.
Oh, get it.
Legendary. Black.
Hall of Famer, all-star,
Trailblazing
legendary.
Lil Boosie.
Right.
Tonight, we have legendary pioneer Lil Boosie.
We have legendary trailblazing nigga.
Nigga.
Lil Boosie.
I mean, Lil Boosie, please give us more, because now you're going to hit the Hall of Fame. We expect a little something once a month.
Right. How do
Right.
you manage to nig so well? So,
Right. We done inducted you.
Listen.
Don't let us down. Don't stop now.
You know what? Now that we've done this, we might have to, down the line, figure out somebody to let join Boosie. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I don't know who's on that level.
I don't
yet.
know who.
I don't think it's
I don't have
one.
anyone in mind.
I don't have
Yeah.
not one soul.
But they probably felt this way when they gave away the first Image Award, too.
Right. What's next?
We got to start somewhere.
Who else
Gave-
could be this great?
Right. We gave the Shirley Caesar shit.
We got to start somewhere. And, baby, we going to start here.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, that is black for the night, y'all. Please clip it, baby.
Ooh, Scooby-Doo-Wop-Pop-Pop.
Play
Now,
out the-
it's got some jazz.
Right. But, oh, hey. Keep Lil Boosie and his family in your prayers as they continue to be out here in these streets. But no, all
Keep
jokes
them
aside,
titties
we
in
love
your
Boosie.
prayers.
He's a legend.
Right.
And don't start giving us the titties over one mistake, Boosie.
I'm sure it was Titty Tuesday, so that little boy should have known what to expect.
I mean, and next time you need to be discreet. Don't run for all of us, baby.
Right.
And where's the monitor?
You sit your ass there and
See,
just watch
that's
the
why,
titties in
that's why they don't
peace.
need to wear them damn bonnets up to the school. You see what the kids doing? They too worried about them damn raps.
And they're on there looking at Insta titties.
Nah.
On Titty Tuesday.
On Titty Tuesday.
You
All
don't
right.
even need no Instagram.
Right. Facts. Ooh, okay, we'll talk about that offline. Anyway, all right. We want to thank you all, as always, for listening to the show. We really appreciate it very much. Please email us at IAMWpodcast@gmail.com and also send us, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at IAMW Podcast. Also, subscribe and watch these shows on YouTube, IAMW Podcast. Really appreciate it. Leave us your comments, your ratings, your reviews, and we'll see you all next week. This is D. Hayes.
Krista was here.
Same OG. Peace out.
Later.